Thanks for staying with us. So we're moving on to the worsening insecurity in the southeastern states. Many Nigerians are quite worried. For the first time, almost all the states complied fully to the sit-at-home order by IPOB. And that was quite surprising because we've seen in many years there was hardly compliance. But this time around, things were different. We have a guest who's supposed to be from, I think he's the head of security, Commissioner of Security from Ebonyi State. But for some reason, we can't reach him. Hopefully, we try to get him before the end of the show because we're quite concerned about Ebonyi. There are quite a few people that were killed. I think a police officer, 4 others, members of IPOB were killed, according to reports in the papers today. And across the state, across that region, in Imo, we've seen quite a lot of buildings have been burnt, police stations, INEC offices. People feel quite unsafe. And we're like, whilst we're waiting for our guests to come into the show, I'd like to invite our callers, especially those of you living in the southeastern region. You can call us on 081-270-53687. Call us on 091-390-76948. You can tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweet. We want to know if you complied, why you felt the need to comply, and general thoughts on the insecurity in that region. We'd really like to hear from you from the southeast. But let me come to the ladies. Let me start with you. What are your general, a lot of people are scared, as I said, but what are your thoughts as citizen?
I share the fear. I share the fear and the worry about how the crisis in the southeast has escalated, because we sort of saw that there was stoking of this crisis. We saw that something was going to happen. They kept saying there were a lot of agitation from different groups within the southern belt of Nigeria. And suddenly we have a case of broad daylight killing. Like broad daylight killing. Police stations are being attacked, burnt. Police officers are being killed, broad daylight. INEC offices being burnt. And to a large extent, when I saw the compliance, sort of, what we call compliance, because some of them on social media said that it's because of the fear of their lives that they sat at home. So if we call it compliance, it might be like somebody willingly sat at home. But in some cases, they just out of fear for their life sat at home. And I wondered, how did this? What were the southern governors looking at? So southeastern governors looking at for so long, to the point where a group can galvanize this much influence on the people of the state, and sort of like looks like there's nothing the governors can do to restore peace and hope to the citizens of that state. It's worrisome that elected officials of these states couldn't do much.
Okay. Your thoughts, BC?
Yeah, so there are a lot of stories flying around. Some say that the insecurity has increased because, they are not very happy with the new governor and they're trying to destabilize the state. Other people are saying that the people who are actually being paraded as IPOB are actually people from other states, that they have caught a lot of them and they are not Igbo-speaking people. And these are just people from other places coming to, cause disruption in the states. Whatever it is, I think the Southeast governors need to come together. I think they need to have a voice. I think they need to stand up to what is happening. So if you're saying that these are not your people, that they are criminal elements, I think it's time for you to fish them out and prosecute them to show that you are not, you're not fighting yourself, you're not working against yourself. Because the truth is, all the police stations that are being burnt, it's for the people of the different states. So by the time you finish destroying all of those police stations, all of those INEC offices and all of that, you're going to still use state funds to repair them. And we do not have enough. There are roads that are supposed to be fixed in those places. There are a lot of things that we need funds for, But I also think that it's time for, I think about 2 weeks ago, the Southeast governor said they were going to ask the young men to write their grievances so that they will have a roundtable talk. It was in the papers till today. I haven't heard that they actually had that meeting to find out what is happening. I think we need to work together if we're serious about ensuring that there is peace, so that criminal elements from outside will not cause a disruption of that place. And you say you want someone of Igbo extraction to be the president, if you have that sort of, mayhem happening, instability happening in that place, you cannot present a president from Igbo extraction.
For me, it's just appealing to Nigerians and wherever we are, southeast, south, the north, the middle belt. There's just so much violence across our country. And it's like, many people are saying these are signs towards something even worse. And I would just like for each and every one of us to sit back. Sometimes when these violence happen and people die and you go to social media, you read the vitriol, the anger, the hate. I want us all to sit back and think about the fact that this is your house. Just think about it smaller. This is your house. This is your home. There's nowhere else to go. So if you're in your home and people come into your home, they're not meant to be your home, and they do something that is wrong, you will be able to fish them out and point them out and take them and report them to the authorities that can handle them. If people come into your home to destroy it, you have worked so hard, you have built a place, and they come into to destroy it so that your children do not enjoy the fruit of your labor, you will step in and make sure that those people do not get away with crime. This is our place. This is our home. There's nowhere else. I know everybody is waiting for that savior president, that savior governor, that savior commissioner. We are all our own saviors. From our different regions and our different tiny communities, we need to stand together and make sure that peace reigns and make sure that we leave a better place for our younger ones and our children coming behind us. Let our story not be like Liberia. Let our story not be like all the other African countries that we are watching from afar and thinking, how did they let this happen? It happens like this, and it's mostly word of mouth. When you preach anger, you preach hate, you preach division amongst each other. So please, wherever we are, southeast, all across Nigeria, let's rethink this road that we are on.
Thank you very much, Mariam. Let me take this call from Patrick. He's calling from Owerri. Patrick, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Caller.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Good morning. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show, Patrick. Yes, go ahead.
How are you?
Very well. Go ahead, please.
We're still alive here. It's important for you guys to know that.
Thank God.
Most times, how bloggers paint things might not be the way it comes. The whole thing is spiraling into multifaceted dimension. I'm sure some of you out there will think that everybody in Owerri is wearing helmet and bulletproof. That's not the way it is. The enemy works with fear. And when that is, I'm sure if I tell any of you to come to Owerri, you will not do that. But that's not true. That is what whoever that wants to achieve. And these things are killing us. But on the other lane, the commemoration or whatever you call it, memorial that was done yesterday, like you rightly pointed out, on the part of the IPOB guy, he had a good intention. But the communication was harsh. If you come out, you die. Liars, all those kind of stuff. There are people naturally that would have done that. If you have taken the modus operandi of trying to convince the people to know that we lost over 5 million, there is need to warn these people. A lot of people would have done that voluntarily. Most people that stayed indoors had issues. And where things are done under anarchy, there was no plan even made for medical emergency. So many women who could have delivered at home and all whatnot. On the part of the military and the press, the kind of thing that are being used out by bloggers. For instance, I was told that an immigration officer was killed. That's what some of you read. The sources said that that man was shot at the checkpoint. We don't know the one that is the truth. But to some people, he's anybody that comes out, they shoot him and he dies. 3 bullets everywhere. I was told, though I have not verified it, that when there was an attack in Oji, whichever be unknown government or whatever left, even before the military came and started shooting sporadically. A lot of people who got wounds, we don't know whether it's coming from a non-government or from the military. If there are clarities in that decision, because even at war, there are medium of engagement. But beyond that, our president, people here, I don't know whether he's hearing us. Your Excellency, people here don't believe you like whatever you think. I'm sure people are telling you don't mind that the people love you. Not now. The people are angry. The people are not happy. They feel abandoned. They feel you've left them to themselves. It's survival of the fittest. Nobody goes here beyond 5 o'clock. When things begin to happen in the home, you all have home. The first thing you shout is daddy, mommy.
Yeah.
You look upon them. That coverage is no longer there.
Patrick, let me stay with you for a minute because the same federal government proscribed IPOB as a terrorist group. And if IPOB was supposed to be allegedly a terrorist group, then says that stay at home. Don't you think the federal government should have been very affirmative in ensuring that none of this was carried out? But for the fact that IPOB was able to get almost the entire region, that in itself it's almost as though that the region is under a terrorist hold. Don't you think?
Is that how you feel?
Oh goodness! I really wanted to engage Patrick
We
because
lost him. But may I just answer a bit of what you just asked? I think that the people are basically tired of like just what he said, that they are feeling like they have been left on their own. So some are saying, okay, let me come out. I can't come out because I don't know who is going to be shooting. I don't know if it's going to be the military. I don't know if it's going to be unknown gunmen. I don't know if it's going to be IPOB. I don't know. Let me just be safe and stay inside. So it's not like everybody wanted to comply or obey, but they had no choice because everywhere I don't know how true the videos are on social media, but I saw a lot of shooting going on the streets of Imo State. So nobody wants to come out there and say,
the point I was trying to make was the fact that if a government says this group is terrorists, they said that, declared that openly. Now, and these people now say, stay at home. I would expect that the government's presence will be such that we see you to ensure that, please tell us you are free to go about your daily business because we are here to protect you. That shows that the federal government has my interest at heart. But if you allow IPOB to put the entire region on the good, that means you are the federal government. It's not like you are scared of them, or you cannot. You don't have the capacity to protect the people.
We don't want to incite.
Go into that.
Because you see, if we say the way federal government can show might is to bring the military presence in full force, and if they do that, we can have cases of stray bullets, because according to what our last caller said from Owerri, he said there was shooting, but they left. Then the military came, and then they were further shooting. Now, he's not sure whether the military was shooting sporadically. He's alluding that the injuries might have been from military's random shooting to disperse, and everybody should be calm. So we also don't want a case where military will come and say, we want to keep everything safe. And in keeping things safe, something goes wrong. But I accuse him for pointing fingers to the president, because the reason we have federating states is so that the state governor has custody. There is nobody that should be shouting more than the state governors of the Southeast. And the shouting should have been before now. Consistently shouting, going to see the president every time that we need to do something. This is going to happen. We don't want this to happen. They're already clamoring. And then the citizens of the state should, yes, you should hold presidency accountable, but you should also hold your governor, your House of Assembly members, your senators.
When we say things like this, are we saying that the Southeastern governors haven't done anything?
Oh, they're speaking.
They have come together, they have had meetings, they have listened to their people concerning the Eastern Security Network. I just feel that there's just a loss of trust. The people just do not trust the government and anyone that represents the government. And so that's why when the federal government, with all its might, would give would say, IPOB is a terrorist organization, you people can go ahead and do your business. You do not trust that federal government and that federal government. So you stay at home. And who do you see more of? Who is it that you can point to that is more grassroots? It seems that the local the local militia seems to be closest to the people. They see their impact. They see what their wars can cause. But how much of the federal government do they see, and do they also believe that their governors have the power to stand toe-to-toe with the local militia?
Let me take this call. I'll come to you. Good morning. Are you there? Hello?
Hello. Good morning, my dear.
Odunze, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's the first-time caller.
Welcome to the show. You're live. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. I just want to appreciate you people. Please, I'm calling in respect of the insecurity in Imo State. What is happening in Imo State is very, very alarming, my dear. Now, yeah. You people are blaming people to stay at home, take order from this and that. how can you take order when the governor of the state, right from day one, no comment from him? He has never come out to address his people, and this is the man people are looking onto. What is happening there, my dear? What is happening in the night, you cannot believe it. They are pulling it off. What I am telling you is the naked truth before God and man. Do you know they raid in the night, they have their vehicles, they load them, and those people, most of them, they don't speak people. They do not speak people. That is
who are they?
So I wanted to take it back a bit. So, you know, there's been a distrust from the people concerning the government, saying that all the times they had the clash between the farmers and the herders, the Southeast government did not have a voice. They did not come out to speak on their behalf. And that was one of the reasons they looked to IPOB to provide more like a security. And when they came, they actually said that they saw results from that. Then the Southeast governors now went back and said, okay, we can't let this happen because the federal government has already proscribed IPOB. So we can't let them have a security network when we, the Southeast governors, and that was why they decided to come up with Ebubeagu. So it's been a tussle between the people and the government of the Southeast states, saying that the Southeast states are not, the governors of the Southeast states are not fighting for their people because of the aspirations they have for elections. So it's been like a back and forth between the people and the states, the state governors. What we see now is a breakdown of total trust. Yeah. The people, it seems to me like the people are on their own. And if the Southeast states cannot come together to find solutions to their states, I don't know what's going to happen.
I have Obi from Onitsha. Obi, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please. Are you there?
Hello?
Yes, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for airing this view. You guys are doing a great work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The people down here in the Southeast will respect you a lot. We love you.
Thank you, sir.
Because you guys are transparent.
Thank you, sir.
Because we need the media now to tell our leaders the truth. Okay? You guys are doing a wonderful job, and God will bless all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? Yeah. The situation here is that we are all scared. Okay? And it's like people have begun to start trusting IPOB. Do you understand? Because they felt the federal government have neglected them, that this administration have done nothing for them. Do you understand? So if you made a comment, the compliance was not because people are afraid. People did it willingly. I can tell you that 80% of the people in the Southeast start at home not because they were forced to. They are beginning to see the reality on ground that this nation does not wish any for man good. They don't trust our politicians from the Southeast anymore. And I'm begging the president, please, I'm talking to the president, please, to look at this matter holistically. Because if things are not handled, this thing might get out of hand. I am talking to the president.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Obika, because, I mean, this brings us back to the role of the federal, I'll come to you, Tope. The role of the federal government. Yes, this spot is hot right now. I think the posture of our president is not helping matters. And it would be great for him to come forward, because every moment we hear Garba Shehu talking about one thing or the other, it is crucial we hear from them concerning the unrest we're seeing in the Southeast, because that in itself may help to cushion the effects of all that is happening so far in that side of town.
So, Morayo,
I would like a trip of the president to the Southeast, honestly.
It's unsafe at this time. Yes. It might be unsafe for him to go at this time.
The Southeast is now hot. Southeast was warm before. It was even lukewarm before it became warm. Now it is hot. You don't wait until things become hot before you deal with it. Leadership sees the problem before it becomes a problem. We saw that happen as in the south, in the northeast, as things grew. The middle belt, as things grew, brewing things. You don't kill it in time, then it goes out of hand, and then you come and now say you want to try and find how many wars can we handle at the same time. We knew this thing was warm. Everybody here were taking it to papers back to back. So you proscribed IPOB. You said it is a terrorist group. The people were saying this is not terror. We support. We want this person. And then at the end of the day, you don't address the situation. Please, Maria, there are many claims I want us to deal with. Number one, there are many unverified claims concerning what's happening in Southeast. Callers are saying, and it's in the papers, it's in blogs, that the people that are carrying guns are not Igbo speaking.
Yes.
Who interviewed them?
You know that
Who interviewed them to say they are not Igbo speaking?
You don't know.
It's unverified. So the police, do we have people been arrested? And they said, these people that were arrested, though, because I also said, so that just said, many issues in the southwest, people were claiming it is Hausa until they arrested Fulani headmen, and we saw that they were Fulani people.
Can I respond to this one? Let me move forward, so that we don't mix it up. So in the papers, I think that was last week, they said they had arrested about 400 people who have been causing mayhem in the state. That was Imo State. And they realized they were non-speaking Igbos.
So where are they from?
Well, what are these people?
Who are they?
Who are these people?
So that's the secrecy.
Who are the people that have the audacity to enter the Southeast and carry out this mayhem, and nobody else in the South can stand up to them? Who are these people?
Let me take this call. I have Stanley from Owerri. Thanks for calling. You're live. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
You're live, Stanley. Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning. Sorry.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm in support. I'm in support to the last call that said that the Southeast governors or the leaders in Southeast have failed, which is true. And in support of him, we are no more in support of them. We are no more in trust in them. So people, hello, are you hearing me?
Very clearly. Please go ahead.
So we are not anymore trusted them. The people that got our leaders, we are no more trusted. We don't trust them anymore.
The line is not clear, but what he said was that people don't trust the leadership anymore. They are not in support of them, which was the second point. The first point I made was that he said the language was not true. And we need to verify that who are they, because we should stop on then. Number two, leadership. We've had 3 callers now, all from the Southeast, 2 living in the Southeast, saying that they've not heard from their leaders. We've got presidents on one side, governors, that the governor isn't speaking up. So there's a part of that. Then decentralization, because one person in Imo said that things are not as bad as is being painted online. Someone in Lagos is saying, no, I have verifiable facts that people are being killed. They are raping in the middle of the night. Where is the truth?
I'd like us to end on a good note, Mariam, and I think I'll let you some message to Nigerians at this point concerning this issue. Let Mariam wrap up.
Oh, I think I'll just reiterate what I said in the beginning, which is let's put the anger and hate aside. So now, we have a group of unknown gun people, unknown bandits, and unknown. We need to learn to identify them. There was something our speaker just said, where he said in the East, they are a lot more educated. They're able to take their phones, take videos. And a few of the things we've seen from the East is because we have eyewitnesses that took videos of things like that. So that is what we need to do. These people who kill, they are our enemies. We're not each other's enemies. Those are the enemies. The person that takes up a gun and shoots someone else, someone that comes in and burns down your businesses and burns down your home, that is the enemy. That person is the person that needs to be prosecuted. Let's not kill each other and fight each other. And as you said, it's not a Southeast problem, it's a Nigerian problem.
Bisi, I'll let you have the final word.
So I just think that, hey, Udo Kaicho. And I understand that a lot of people have lost trust in the government, but you cannot fight yourself. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We need to come together to push out these criminal elements wherever they are coming from, wherever they are going to. We need to fish them out. The governors of the Southeast, you have said that some people were arrested and you found out they were not Igbo speaking. What is happening to the prosecution? Why are we not hearing people being prosecuted? Why are you, hiding this in secrecy? The Zamfara State governor at some point has said that he knew the people who were the bandits. Still today, nobody has held him accountable. Please. We want peace. We want love. We don't have another nation. This is Nigeria, and this is for all of us. Please.
That's all we can take. As I said, we're just starting this conversation. We shall continue it. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Are your kitchen drawers starting to look like a bad garage sale? Steamers, rice cookers, roast...